feel when you really like someone, you try to pretend to be someone you are not. Because you want to impress. Because you want to show you are perfect. This is exactly what happened to me when I first met her. It was at the Hanoi airport. I was waiting for my flight going to Ho Chi Minh City. I saw this girl. She was beautiful. She went to sit right there. I went and asked her name. I remember, her name was Phong. And her last name, Nguyen. But I was very confused when I asked her last name because I see this name in Vietnam everywhere. So I was thinking maybe she's famous. And then I talked to her and I realized that Vietnamese girls always ask 3 questions to foreigners. The first one was, nice to meet you. Where are you from? This is the first question. The second question is, hi, Thomas, what's your job? This is the second question. And the third question, how long do you stay in Vietnam? These 3 questions sounds like a job interview. Yes. And I feel like all the foreigners need to be ready to answer these questions. Okay, yes, I'm from France. I'm going to stay in Vietnam for 5 years maybe. I need to be ready to answer these questions. About 1 week later, I came back home. And I was trying to invite this girl for dinner. But you see, I wanted to send her a message, but I didn't know what to send. Have you ever feel like this? When you like someone, you want to send a message, but you don't know what to write. And I was getting crazy, sending message and message. She never replied. I was like, what do I send a message on Skype, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on WeChat, but she used Zalo. Okay, no problem. I found the application and I tried to send more message and message. I was becoming crazy. I put my phone here. She never replied. Okay, okay. It's ringing. I got a message. Maybe it's her. Oh my God, this mobile phone. So disappointed. Finally, she accepted my dinner. I was so excited. And before the dinner, I was trying to prepare myself. First things I did is French. And then I prepared all my clothes. I was chilling. I was crazy. Perfect. And my shoes, I wanted my shoes to shine. So I went on the street of Ho Chi Minh. And then there was a guy who was sitting like this saying, hey, I got the shoes can wash 200,000. For you, very cheap. I was trying to calculate the price, 200,000. The time I calculated the price, he already finished to wash my shoes. I was like, okay, no problem. It's finished, it's clean, it's good. We set up the dinner at 8. I arrived at 7. The only time in my life I was on time. I arrived here. I was here for 1 hour. I was waiting. I didn't know what to do. I was thinking to do the French way. Take a cigarette. I was waiting like this. But then, I'm thinking maybe I should adapt to the Vietnamese way. Because I'm in Vietnam. What's the Vietnamese way? What's the taxi way? Squat. And I was waiting like this for 1 hour, taking a selfie and enjoying myself. And actually, it's comfortable. Yeah. And when the girl showed up, she said, what are you doing? Later on, at the dinner, we sit in the front of each other. She looked at me, I looked at her. I didn't know what to say. So I said nothing. And very quickly, I was trying to impress her. Every time she asked me what time is it, I show my muscle and I said, look. I was really crazy for this girl. I tried to impress her. And then, I asked her one of the most important questions. I said, do you have a boyfriend? Do you know what she said? Do you know what she said? It's complicated. Ladies and gentlemen, when a girl says it's complicated, it means it's really complicated. And then I looked at her, I said to her, Phong, please, can you tell me? Can you share with me? Do you know what she said? It's a long story. When the girl says long story, don't ask me. And then she told me that she had an ex-boyfriend from the UK. So I was thinking maybe she liked UK guys. So we tried to adapt to UK accent. I said, Phong, do you want a cup of tea? Yes, sir. But you see, it didn't work because I was not myself. I was not feeling natural. And then, during the dinner, we talked about 26. And I think she was not interested. So I decided to go back home. I came back home and I took a taxi. I asked the taxi direction, go to Little Chong. The taxi looked at me and said, Little Chong. He came back to my home. And I was a little bit depressed. And then I met my best friend, a Vietnamese guy. He asked me, Thomas, how was your dinner with the girl? say I think she is not interested. I say, no, you know, you are in Vietnam, you need to take care. Because Vietnamese girl, you need to take care of her, you know. And then after that, I took my phone and I tried to do what he told me. Every morning I said, hi, good morning from, you know, today's raining. Don't forget your umbrella. And at the lunchtime I said, oh, you know, it's 12 o'clock. Don't forget to eat lunch. And at the evening, the same thing. You know, it's 11. You should sleep. Have a sweet dream. Yeah, and she was very happy. And then she was becoming a little bit more receptive to me. Yeah, it really works. And then we set up another date. And at this time, she dressed really nice with a yellow, blue, white dress. And we came at a date near the river. So romantic. And she said, she looked at me straight in the eyes and she said, you lie. I said, what do you mean? I don't lie. I mean, do you lie me? No, I didn't lie to you. I didn't. I couldn't understand what she meant. And then she looked at me and said, you know what my husband because but then I realized it means I like you, but I didn't know. So I looked at her and said, you know, me too. I like you too. And then she looked at me and she was a little bit scared and she said, you know, I like you, but you are really good. Because you are a friendly guy. And a friendly guy and I'm a playboy. And I said to her, no, I'm not like this. And then we talked a lot of things and everything was becoming very good. Yeah. And then we had to walk together near the river. And then I said, you know what? We are cultural. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you, no matter the culture, if you really like someone, you should express your emotion. And you should be able to say, I like this person. Because this is the most important thing, is to share your feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a last message to tell you, all of you.